All glory and love to the three reunited, most powerful, God, Timquotu, and the Son of God, for all your boundless grace.
Good guy. Good kitty. Good job. Good job.
If we demand peace, we must extend it to all beings. If we stand for justice, we must reject cruelty in all forms. The choice is simple. Live and let animals live. Choose compassion. Choose vegan. Altab Hossein, vegan.
With profound, humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy, blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace. Etc.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.
Rancangan kami menawarkan banyak bahasa. Sila kunjungi suprememastertv.com/kehadapan schedule dan suprememastertv.com/kehadapan BMD.
Also, be sure to follow us on our socials: YouTube, Facebook, Getter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Nico Nico, Pinterest, Reddit, Substack, Telegram, Threads, TikTok, Truth Social, Tumblr, VK, and X, previously known as Twitter, in multiple languages by searching Supreme Master TV.
The most powerful daily prayer for any time and before meditation, which is the order from God, and Supreme Master Ching Hai shares with us by His blessed grace.
We humbly worship, praise, thank, obey, and love God Almighty, the Most High, the greatest, for world vegan, world peace, and our soul liberation. We thank, love, praise the only Son of God, who is the ultimate Master for our salvation. We follow the teaching of all the saints and sages. We thank, love, and praise them, who are the representatives of God for our spiritual elevation.
We now invite you to watch the next part of this illuminating lecture titled Silence and Acceptance, Part 2 of 6, on Between Master and Disciples, given in English with subtitles in many languages, on February 18, 1996, in Sihu, Taiwan, also known as Formosa.
For decades, Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, has illuminated our world with her divine teachings. A fully enlightened master, she imparts the Kuan Yin method of meditation to those desiring to immediately discover the God nature within to achieve in one lifetime eternal liberation from the cycle of transmigration. The Kuan Yin method has been practiced by all enlightened masters, such as the worshipped world-honored one Shakyamuni Buddha, vegan, the worshipped Son of God, Jesus Christ, vegetarian, the venerated master and philosopher, Confucius, vegetarian, the venerated Lord Krishna, vegetarian, the venerated master and philosopher Lao Tzu, vegan, the venerated Lord Mahavira, vegan, the beloved prophet Muhammad, vegetarian, peace be upon him, Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, vegetarian, and many more. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, emphasizes that if we always remember God, render selfless service to others, and follow the laws of the universe, we will reach our highest potential as humans and truly understand our purpose on Earth. An extraordinary living example of compassion, she lovingly and regularly sends material and financial assistance to refugees, the homeless, natural disaster victims, and others needing relief. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, receives love and recognition from various organizations, media, governments, individuals, and many awards, such as the 2006 Gusi Peace Prize, considered the Nobel Peace Prize of the East, the World Spiritual Leadership Award in 1994, the Mahavir Award in 2008, February 22nd and October 25th, both proclaimed as the Supreme Master Ching Hai Day, an honorary citizen of the United States, etc., and has been honored throughout the years with numerous other awards and accolades for her outstanding philanthropic and humanitarian deeds. etc. We apologize for not being able to show many other awards and honors for lack of space and time. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, respectfully thank all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness, wishing you the best. A true voice for our beautiful animal friends, Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, promotes the peaceful, loving plant-based diet and envisions, with humanity's awakening to the sacredness of all life, a tranquil and glorious all-vegan world where people of both animal and human kingdoms live in respectful harmony. Her initiatives included alternative living flyer distribution, the international vegan restaurants Loving Hut, vegan food companies, vegan fur products, Supreme Master Television, as well as writing and speaking to influential government and media leaders, participating in televised conferences on climate change, etc. Whether we're aware of it or not, her efforts have had an enormous influence on global awareness of the animal people-friendly lifestyle and how this benevolent way can bring lasting peace among nations while saving our planet from climate change and disasters.
And so Moses began his apprenticeship with the master, and the master told him to keep silent, whatever happens. Keep silent means keep your mouth shut. Yeah, you're right. But it's very difficult. Yeah, you try to shut up tomorrow and see what happens. Even if you don't want to talk, people come to you and say, "Hey, what's the matter with you? We are only on the 4-day retreat, you know." So then the master said, doesn't matter what happens. You have to keep silent. Don't talk at all until I allow you to. So Moses said, d'accord, okay. And then two of them wandered through the countryside for many days, and sometimes stop here, sometimes stop there, stop in a hotel, something like that, yeah. And one day, they passed by a very, 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 very beautiful countryside. And the beauty of it was so extraordinary and dazzling that Moses couldn't help but open his eyes to look and then open his mouth as well. And then he didn't open it alone. He makes some sound out of it. Oh, Master, isn't that beautiful? But the Master forgave him. He said, I told you to keep your mouth S-H-U-T, shut. So the Master said, oh, forgive me, Master, forgive. I will shut up. I will not talk again. All right. And then when they went further down the road, they came across a river. And there was a mother crying on the bank of the river because her baby happened to be swept away by the currents. And the current was very, very strong. Then Moses wanted to save the child. And the Master did not let him. And of course, Moses also could not do it because the currents were very strong. And then he said to the Master, Master, you are powerful, you're mighty. Can you save the baby? How can you keep silent and just stand here? The mother was crying, you didn't see, and the child is drowning. And you keep silent. And the Master say, shh, silence. So, and then he also give him a good look, like this. You know that look very well. From somebody I will not mention the name. When she is angry, she look like that too. Her eyes become twice as big as usual. So now, you know that person, huh? Somebody calls something tzu tzu tzu. I don't know. That person. Okay. And so, even though Moses obeyed the master, yeah, and kept his mouth shut, after the baby's drowning incident, he was very, very troubled in his heart. Not you. But he could not ask anything. But still in his heart, he was very, very disturbed, and he kept criticizing the master all the time. He said, this must be a very insensitive man. He has no compassion, no love for mankind. He preaches all the time that we must be compassionate, we must have love for mankind, we must do this and that. We must help the needy and the troubled and the ones in danger and all that. We must help mankind. And here he is standing around watching the baby drowning and the mother helplessly crying. And he does nothing. And he was having doubt in his heart, very, very many doubts. He was very, very much troubled. A lot of critical thoughts about the master, but he just kept his mouth shut. So you see, to keep your mouth shut doesn't mean you are silent. So be careful about the noise inside, not the noise outside. Mostly during the retreat or when you are residing in a meditation center, like an ashram, for example, here or anywhere else, practicing spiritual practice, mostly the master would recommend silence. Yeah, means don't talk. Don't talk. But don't talk doesn't mean you always keep your mouth shut. This is a different case. Yeah, this is a different case. When the master imposes on you a total silence, yeah, just for a period of time to practice silence, or maybe for something, for your throat, or maybe you talk too much or something like that. So the master makes you keep silence for a while. Or sometimes you impose the discipline of silence upon yourself for a period of time, yeah, so that probably you will be more withdrawn inward, and then you will be more sensitive to your inner nature. Then you can find your own enlightenment quicker, something like that. That's the difference. But in most cases, in the ashram or in the spiritual centers, people would say, keep silence. That means you don't talk nonsense, but you talk when necessary. When some people ask you about spiritual practice, and you tell them. Yeah? When some people need your help explaining something, you do it. Yeah? But briefly, clearly, and then no more. That is how you keep silence. It doesn't mean that when you're in the center, you say you don't talk, and then anybody asks you, you just say, it makes people feel rejected, yeah, and feel hurt. That's different, okay? So don't talk means don't talk when you don't have to. Don't talk nonsense. Don't waste your energy. Don't dissipate the blessing power that you have earned during meditation, or when you have seen the master's eyes, or when master has touched you, or master give you some blessing. Don't dissipate it by talking nonsense unnecessarily. That means keep silence, okay? Don't talk. It's not don't talk all the time, yeah? And also during meals, it's better not to talk, because when you talk, you don't chew properly. I'm talking about the material. We haven't talked about the spiritual yet. You don't chew properly, and sometimes you talk and then you swallow it in the wrong channel. Yeah? Instead of going to your stomach, it goes into your lungs, and then it causes you trouble. Sometimes it's like that, you see? It goes to your nose, and then sometimes you can die from it. Yeah? So since the ancient times, the people say, when you eat, don't talk. That is the logical explanation. Another explanation is that most of the time the devil goes through the mouth, because it's the widest opening of all. And we open it most of the time. So if there is anything trying to possess you, they would enter into the mouth very quickly. So when we eat and we open the mouth and talk all the time, the devil will hear it and then come and go inside with the food or contaminate our food and make it indigestible for us or make it poisonous or make it something troublesome when it enters our body. Huh? Also, when we eat together, we talk, we breathe all kinds of germs into the food. And then the other person also has to inhale and eat the food, which is infected by our germs. Things like that. Yeah. Sometimes we have an infectious disease and we don't even know yet. It just entered and it did not develop in our body, so we do not know we have contagious disease. And since we eat and we talk and we breathe into the food, other people might get infected by us as well. Therefore, while eating, it's better that we don't talk. And if we have to talk, then it's better not to talk directly into the food, not like you crawl on top of the table and talk to each other like this. And then, of course, your mouth water and the breathing or the germs will come into the food as well. Maybe we don't see it, but it is there, And sometimes we eat and we talk and then all the salad is in between the teeth and all that. And suppose you are at a romantic dinner, then there you are. You end on a bad note, Something like that. Or sometimes you talk and then something very funny and then you you laugh and then all the food comes out. And then you have to order new dinner, for the guests. Otherwise, the guest will just politely say, well, I'm full. Even though he had only eaten half a bowl of rice. When he sees all your food from the mouth, I spread all over on the other food on the table, and he said goodbye. I told you about my dream marriage. Remember last time? Oh, no, you were not here. That was in Chinese. It was probably printed on the magazine. Did you read it? Not yet. Yes? About my marriage? A dream of marriage, about my dream person? Yeah. Perhaps I forgot to tell you that when he talked, he breathed into the food. And he blessed my food with his mouth water. And so before I finished my dinner, I said to him goodbye. So when you look for a girlfriend or boyfriend, be careful, don't talk too much at the table, okay? And when you talk, don't talk too loud. You talk with a quiet voice, then the mouth water doesn't come out that much. Okay? If you're afraid that your voice is too low and cannot reach the other person's ears, then use microphone. Just like me. So every time you go out for dinner, the prerequisite, the condition, is a microphone on the table. All right? For each. It's better if you have earphones as well. And then you're all equipped. And then you can talk, no problem, because you can talk with a very low voice, and the other person can hear you very loudly. And then you will not bless the other people's food with your mouth water. And because the mouth water contains a lot of things inside. Our mouth contains a lot of germs. Even though we are very hygienic and brush our teeth every day, it is a natural thing that they break inside there. But I don't know, the doctor said mine doesn't have any. Few, he said few, very few. I had a checkup on my blood, and with the blood test, they test everything, blood type and everything. And then where the column says bacteria, it says few, very few. At that time I was very sick. So those few were from somebody else. Those few are not supposed to be there at all. Yeah. So I was very sick, that's why I had to have a blood test, Just a few bacteria make me sick. Can you imagine how much it make you if you kiss somebody? Or let him bless your food with water from his mouth and his nose and whatnot. Just a few bacteria make me sick so much. Allergies all over my body at that time, and it took many months to cure it. Just a few bacteria. And he didn't find the bacteria for that. He had the blood test for everything, just to see what's in there. And the bacteria is only a few. He said, very few. And I don't know what it is. But even then, he didn't find out what made me ill, you know. But I know that the few bacteria make me allergy. That's what it is. Originally, they're not supposed to be there. That's why. That's why just a few bacteria make me sick. Perhaps occasionally I will have a few bacteria like that, or or other kinds, because you can't avoid it when you are always with people. And I take all kinds of things. Perhaps you have a very strong resistance, but now and again, and you're sick or you're weak or you don't meditate enough, and then, your resistance goes low, down, and then the bacteria come. So that's why I know I don't have bacteria. But in case I do, I don't go near, huh? Well, what I mean is, I think most people, maybe including myself, or our mouth water or breathing will have germs anyhow. I don't know why. That's what they reported, no? The scientists, they have researched and they found that people's mouth water have a lot of bacteria. Huh? So when people kiss each other, they exchange a lot of bacteria. And it's a very generous amount.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. To learn more about her compassionate life and teachings, please visit suprememastertv.com/master.
Vegan, populate the benevolent race on this planet.
Peace is happening around our world. Peace News number 179 of many and counting. There are many countries promoting peace and fostering amity among peoples and governments, etc. December 2025. After reaching a second ceasefire agreement, Cambodia and Thailand meet in Yunnan, China, for talks mediated by China's Minister of Foreign Affairs, His Excellency Wang Yi, on implementing the accord and promoting peace between the two Southeast Asian nations. By creating peace, we all can make a loving, serene, and prosperous world.
Supreme Master TV Max. Maximize nearly limitless blessings everywhere. The new version of Supreme Master TV Max channels immeasurable blessings from the supreme grace of God. How to best utilize this free of charge tool. Easy. Play it on as many devices as possible.
Buy more, no use telephones, old tablets, anything, the more the better. Spread it anywhere, in your garage, in your garden, in your car, on your bus, at your work, quietly of course, everywhere. The more the better, because right now the blessing power is spread out so incredibly, almost like limitless. So you make use of that in order to strengthen the positive power in this world, to help me to save it, okay? Save people.
Go to suprememastertv.com/max. Click the button that is for your device. One is for PC or Android phone or tablet. The other is for Apple iOS phone or tablet and any other device. Under that, you can click on the plus screens buttons for Max. Each Max screen has a nearly infinite number of screens behind it. 1 plus 119,200 Max. Watch one big screen of Supreme Master TV with a thin line of 119,200 screens of Max around it, along with additional smaller screens. The most powerful daily prayer can be viewed similarly, with even more Max screens surrounding it. Combo: see Supreme Master TV alongside 3 or more smaller screens of Max. Enjoy our TV and the immense blessing at the same time. The download button downloads a video or audio file of the most powerful daily prayer to your device to keep the positive energy flowing without an internet connection. Please tell all you know, all others, so this can help the whole world to be saved. Print out a Supreme Master TV Max card to distribute wherever you go, for example, if it is safe for you.
That kind of concentrated, huge, incredible energy will bless your home, bless your environment, your village, your town, or your city. And if many people do that, will bless your country, bless the world. Then our world will have less disasters, less war, more happiness, more intelligence, and more abundant blessings in our life. Just try it and you'll see the miracles that will happen.
Please visit suprememastertv.com/Max, youtube.com/@folia999/streams, or youtube.com/SupremeMasterTVLive/streams.
We thank, love, praise the 3 most powerful, God, Timquotu, and the Son of God, for your mercy, protection, and grace.
Dedicated viewers, we thank you for your company for today's episode titled Silence and Acceptance, Part 2 of 6, on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is Reverence and Love for God, from Judaism, the Talmud, Part 2 of 2, on Words of Wisdom, with subtitles in many languages, right after noteworthy news. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more constructive programming.
Being vegan, having peace, heaven, Godspeed.